Hi, welcome to this demo on enabling cross-origin resource sharing, or CORS, with Google Cloud Storage. I'm Doug Renstrom. In this demo, we show you how CORS is configured within Google Cloud Storage. We will deploy a simple web application that needs to retrieve JSON data from a cloud storage bucket using JavaScript and configure CORS support in that cloud storage bucket. We will add a JSON file to cloud storage, create a Compute Engine instance and install Apache, copy a simple web application to a Compute Engine instance, and enable access to the JSON file from the web application with cloud storage CORS configuration. First, let's create a virtual machine and install a web application in it. To create the web server, let's go into Compute Engine. We'll put our machine in US Central 1A. We'll allow full access to all cloud APIs, and we'll allow HTTP traffic since this is a web server. Now let's create it. Our instance is ready now, so let's SSH into it and install the software. We'll use apt-get to install both Apache Web Server and Git on this machine. The code for the web server has already been written for us. Let's clone a GitHub repository to get it. Now we'll cd into the right folder. This command just copies the code into the Apache web server directory. Let's take a look and see if it worked. If we go back to Compute Engine, our external IP address is here. Let's click on it. Let's inspect the web application to see what's going on. In Chrome, if we right-click and select Inspect, and over here click on the Network tab, and then refresh the app, we'll see the application makes a request for a file called data.json. If we click on that file, we'll see it's just a JSON file that returns a few strings, which are displayed on the web app right here. What we're going to do is first delete that file. That'll break the app. Then we'll move the file into a cloud storage bucket. The application initially won't be able to read from the cloud storage bucket because cross-origin resource sharing has not been enabled yet. Once we enable cross-origin resource sharing, then the application should again work as before. Let's return to Google Cloud Shell. This command will delete the json.data file. If we return to the web app now, we should see that it's broken. Now let's copy that file into a cloud storage bucket. Notice I've already created a bucket called CORS-demo-dar. This command makes all the files inside that bucket public. Now let's alter the JavaScript code to try to read that file, data.json, out of that cloud storage bucket. Notice in this line, we're trying to take the data.json file from the current folder. We'll change that to pull the same file, but from our cloud storage bucket. Let's save that change. Let's go back and test our application again. Notice it still fails, but it's failing with a different error. Let's see if we can edit CORS on the bucket to allow us to read from that file. Let's return to our SSH window. There's a CORS configuration file in our directory already created. This is what it looks like currently. Notice the origin is set to star. We're going to make a couple changes to this file and see if we can get CORS to work in our bucket. We'll use nano to make the changes. Let's set the origin to the web server we created. This is the IP address of our web server. We'll also set max age in seconds to 1. Let's save that file. Now we'll use gsutil to set our CORS configuration based on that file on the bucket we created. Let's return to our website and test it. And there it works. Cross-origin resource sharing, or CORS, must be configured to allow data to be retrieved from cloud storage buckets by web applications using JavaScript. In this demo, we have seen how to configure it. Thanks for watching. This is Doug Renstrom.